All right, everyone. Live and learn from my mistake. 2006 Chevy Trailblazer. It's having a good day. Went to the gas station. Shut the car off. Had the keys in the ignition. Just kind of sitting there. Just kind of like that. Just kind of left them in there. Accidentally hit the lock button. Shut the door. Thought I hit the unlock button because I wanted to open up this back door here because I was getting gas at the gas station. And when you know, I ended up locking it. It would not open back up. So we got a shim tool, got in here, hit that unlock button. We hit it. We could hear it working, but it would not unlock this door. After about an hour, I said, well, you know what we got to do? We got to tap this back glass. So I end up tapping this back glass just to get my hand in here to actually hit the unlock button manually here, so I can get back into my vehicle. And of course, the horn went off. And as soon as the horn went off, I climbed over the seat, hit the key, started it up. Horn went off, and it's all good, except I have a big hole back here. So luckily enough for me, I went on eBay and picked up another window for 40 bucks, free shipping. And the guy that had these windows had 40 of them. He sold them all except for 2. I bought the last one. Apparently, Trailblazers, sometimes you can lock your keys up in them. And, if you're not paying attention. And I am one of the results of that. So what I'm going to do is make an extra key and hide it somewhere. Get one of those little hideaway key things and put it on the hide on the vehicle somewhere. That way, if I relock myself out again at a gas station, I can at least unlock it and get in and get the key. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So that cost me 40 bucks, and there's no way I could get a guy to come out and unlock it because I was pretty much in the middle of nowhere, sort of. So we got the new window here. Got it here in a couple of days, which is pretty impressive. Usually stuff I order takes a week. But it looks like it's going to be pretty easy to put in. So there is the window, and I am making this video just in case you guys have to do the same thing. If you have to break into your vehicle through this back window to be able to get into your vehicle. So what we're going to do is go ahead and change this out. We got to pull this panel off here. It shouldn't be too bad to do. It's raining a little bit. It's supposed to stop here shortly, so maybe I can do this outside in the light. And I'm going to show you how to replace this window. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this on and all that good stuff. Now, I will tell you, a few years ago, this kind of happened to me in a different Trailblazer that I had, but I had a key for it. I just came back to the house and got the key. But this vehicle, I've never gotten a key made for it, extra key. So we'll be making a key. So I wanted to see... looks like the only thing that holds this in is a bolt right here. And the rest of this is just J-channel that goes around the main window and around the door like that. So it doesn't look like too bad to put in. And it goes in just like that. So go ahead and start taking some stuff off on the inside of that panel. Doesn't look like it's too bad. So, all right. Alright, so we got to pop this little guy, get this out of here. There's a couple screws here. And how I broke the window was some guy was trying to help me. And he had a small hammer. We just tapped it up here on the corner. Don't even try to hit it with a hammer right here. Tap it up here in the corner because it shatters a lot easier. I hit that so many times here and it wouldn't break. Got to hit it up here or hit it down in the corner. It really wasn't that much glass, just maybe a cupful, and I've already cleaned it up and everything. All right, so we got that out, and now we got to take these guys here out. The little screws are in there, right there. All right, so these are little 7 mils. Now what I'm going to have to do is go ahead and put this window down because I think it'll be easier once the window's down to get this tray and stuff out. All right, so these clips here that hold this bezel on this handle, I see a lot of these get broken, and you can see this one here's got one of them broken on it. So, I mean, this car, it's a nice car. This thing's only got 112,000 miles. I'm trying to put it back to its original, glory, but the seats, man, so easy to get dirty. I don't know why they put light colored seats in here. Alright, so we got that out, Now we're going to pop this guy here out and disconnect this. I should be using a spud tool, plastic spud tool for this. So we got to get this up out of here, and I picked a great day to do this in the rain, so let me get this out here real quick. Alright, there's that. That off. So you can see how those are held on. Got to push on these little side pieces there. And now really all we have to do is start just kind of pulling this off here, this panel. There should be no other bolts that I remember at this point. Let's check on the bottom. Nothing on the front door on some of these. Got little screws. Alright, let's go ahead and get this off. So I want to grab the bottom of this door. You're going to hear a bunch of crunching and some wiggling. That's what my dentist told me one time. And that didn't go over very well. And see right here. There we go. And that should be it. And we'll look at this real quick. And most of the times you can get these off without breaking anything. And I can't believe it. We got all these off without breaking them. So that's all that is. That's what holds that on. And now there's our screw here. And I think that's really all we have to do. And I've already got most of the glass cleaned out. And there's my new speakers that I put in earlier. So, all right. So, not too bad so far. So I'm going to go ahead and get this screw out here and see if we can get this rubber channel out. Oh, and one other thing, make sure you wear gloves because you can still have some glass in here. So hopefully this video will help you out. I'll probably make 35 cents on this video, but you know, YouTube's algorithm is not pushing my stuff out anymore, so I don't know what to tell you guys. Hopefully if you're Googling for something like this, you'll find it. So let's go ahead and get this out. Alright, so we got a 10 mil on this little nut here, or this bolt. So the story goes, I'm at the gas station, I locked myself out, and nobody's around, of course, when you need them. My phone's locked in the vehicle, everything, except for my wallet. It's in my pocket. So what do? Well, I tell the gas people, station attendant, that I'll be back. I gotta walk home, get my truck, which is about a half a mile, go home and get my truck, drive back to the gas station with some tools. Still can't get in this vehicle. Then, of course, a couple of people stopped by, try to help me out. And, you know, it's always nice to get help, but sometimes you get annoyed. But you still got to be nice because they don't know what you know, you know. And I was doing my best and couldn't get this thing to unlock no matter what. Which is still, I don't understand. But usually you just take a tool or something on the lock and go and unlock it. But it would not unlock. And I could hear it working, so I don't know what was going on. All right, so we got that out. That's... I believe this should come out just like that. Yep. And that should come out like that. Oh, okay. Comes out as one piece. Easy peasy. Thank goodness. That's that. So there's that one. And I hope they're the same. I checked 3 times before I paid for this to make sure it was the right side. Yeah, we're good. So, bolt there, and we're good. All right, so go ahead and stick this on. What I'll do is go ahead and make sure there's no more glass down in here. I think we've got pretty much all the glass. Yeah, looks pretty good. Got it all cleaned up. So we'll go ahead and stick this on. So hopefully we won't have to do what I did. So make an extra key, guys. Hide it somewhere. You know, you could probably take a key and take a little wire and hang it up under the frame or somewhere. Then when this happens, just get under the vehicle and grab the key and unlock the car or something. But you could probably even do something back here. I don't know. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this on. All right, so I kind of just slid it in like I tuck it out. And seal looks good. And out here, let's see, I gotta help this out a little bit here. The seal, there we go. And it looks like we're good. What we gotta do is put the seal around it now. Make sure your clip, there's a clip right here. See that? It kind of goes on that channel on the door, and it kind of clips in there. Make sure your old one's still on. And that's the only one there is. That down there just slides in there. And that clip is actually right about... If I pull the rubber back, you might be able to see it. Right there. See it right there? You can see it kind of holds that in there. Pretty much. Square. There we go. Alright, so I'll go ahead and put this seal around here. And roll the window up and see if it's going to work. Alright, stuff like this. This will bend back up on its own. It'll go back into place. Same thing out here when you put your window up. That will eventually get pushed back up in there. This had this plastic. You know, back in the old days, they used to make these out of metal or aluminum. They wouldn't break. Not anymore. Man, I tell you. It's impossible. I don't think you can even buy them like that anymore. But anyway, let's put this window up and verify that it'll go up into the track. And if it does, we're just about done. Alright, let's spin around here. Find the switch on the door. And oh, I just realized that window's not going to work until I reconnect this back up real quick. So don't even try that. You'll think you broke something. Yeah, have to use both hands on that. Alright, now let's try it. There we go. Just working a little slow. Boom. And you can see on the outside how that window pushed that up. That's sealed pretty good. This black stuff is that old glue that was on here from the rain gutter. So we're good. All we gotta do is put our screw back in here, and this job is done. So there you go. All right, let's get our little 10mm screw in here, a bolt. Hey, let me know where you're watching from right now. I'd like to know where people are at. There we go. That might make that window work a little bit better too. Yeah, that's a lot better. Much better. Alright, so I'll go ahead and put the panel here on and we'll wrap this video up. Alright, so we got those bolts on. We'll put this guy back on here. See if I can get it on without breaking anything here, because like I said, one of them's already broke. Oh, and one quick tip when you're putting this panel on, up here, a lot of people don't get this right. You kind of got to go like this. Up in here, you got to get this little piece here that's kind of bent down into this J channel back here. Then you push it down like this, because if you have a big gap here, you know you did something wrong. So just so you know. Alright, there we go. And we get our clip cover here. Stick that back down in there. And all that. So guys, hopefully this video will help you out. Hopefully you won't have to break out a window to get in your vehicle. But if you do, it'll cost you about 40 bucks to replace it. So there we go. So like old John Wayne used to say, we're back in the saddle again. Later.